Hello everyone, my name is Lanso90, and as you may see here, that on the new game screen, it turned out that the aquifer is gigantuan. It's an entire layer unto itself. I restarted the game and I turned off aquifers, and I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's just get going. Made a new map. I always read that aquifers were the worst thing ever, but I didn't know they're quite that worst thing ever. In fact, in my opinion, I think they really need to fix that, because I don't think any aquifers in real life are quite that big. At least at like that depth. I don't know. Entire layer is pretty extreme though. Underwater lakes, sure. I'd be fine with that. I'd be down to clown with that. That'd actually be pretty fun. But no, not gargantuan beasts of aquifers. So here's our world map. Oh, excuse me. I actually made a large world map this time. And cool enough, they actually rendered the entire planet this time. I don't know why Dwarf Fortress does it, but half the time you get half the planet, and the other time you get the entire planet. The only thing I can guess is like sometimes they're simulating tidally locked planets. Planets that have one side that's always facing the sun. So that's the only way it would make sense for it to only be one half of the map. But this one has the entire thing, so that's pretty cool. So let's find a desired location. Pluckstone, yes please. River, yes please. Shallow, yes please. It doesn't need to be multiple, it just needs to be yes. And do the search. So the map's bigger, it might take longer. Oh yeah, it's going to take longer. Processor priority is high, so maybe it'll go decently fast. Oh, that was unfortunate. Well, I've messed up building my fortress anyway, so it's not going to be the end of the world for me to do it this way. Or for me to start a new fortress again. What I really want to do with my fortress is I want to box in either part of a river or a bunch of lakes. Or both, because I want to be able to fish in safety. That was one problem I ran into, like one of the times where I actually did have invaders on, which we do have on, by the way, now. Is, even if I could fight them off, which I was actually able to do to some degree, like my fishermen would be the one who would find them, because your fishermen go off over into China to fish, find them, and then they get shot to death, so. What are you gonna do? So I'll make sure that I have nearby lakes and stuff that are protected. We can set up a zone, I think, for fishing. Then they can't fish anywhere else. I think is how it works. I hope it's how it works. That's what we're going to try to do. It's not like you can just ignore fishing either. It's just you get a lot of food from fishing. You might have seen, I didn't mention it, but you might have seen in the last game that there was a lot of fish that we were gathering very rapidly in that last fort we had. Easy, easy food. We learned that we can't build walls near the edge of the map, which I know why they do that. It's so that you can't block invaders from getting into the map. But at the same time, it is kind of lame, because Dwarf Fortress is kind of like built around this idea of extreme, maximum, free roam, open world freedom kind of thing. So whenever it puts in arbitrary rules like that, it's kind of like in the adventure mode, like it seems like you can't put on equipment that you've stolen now, which is not cool. That's a Bethesda kind of thing for everyone to know that you stole something even though no one saw it, you know? It's not a Dwarf Fortress type of thing. I'm seeing a lot of green terrain, which is kind of weird. Oh, there's a bunch of red right there. But still. It's so much green that it's not really going to help me narrow down my search here. But I'm not going to be able to search again because it's going to take too long. It's already taking too long. Or at least we have the embark equipment all set up and stuff and ready to go this time. The only thing is it always changes like the meat. The meat always gets reset and you have to do it again manually. Because it depends on where you embark, what you can bring. Which is interesting, but again, it's kind of annoying that it messes with your embark set. Getting close to being done. Again, everything is green, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. I should have set to multiple metals or something. I don't know. Like, yeah, like everything is freaking green right now, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. But no time to research again, so let's see what we got. So this is an island, which isn't exactly ideal. It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world either, but it's untamed wilds. There would be no invaders, so it is kind of an option. Like if we wanted to forego raiders in favor of just dealing with untamed wilds, we could do that. Might not get any traders over there though. What kind of terrain is this? Conifer forest. These are all untamed wilds as well. Here's some regular wilds. Tamed again. Must be the world of untamed wilds this time. I wish less stuff was green right now. It's making it. What kind of people are these? These are elves and humans. There's no invaders here. No goblins. Just trying to find areas that have the right kind of thing. Temperate conifer forest. So this one kind of has the stuff we're looking for. There is no invaders though, apparently, in this zone, which is kind of strange. Oh, I can't even see my cursor. There it is. Perfectly flat, which makes it easy to build. Oh no, this one might be too easy though. I'll mark it down anyway, so we can come back to it if we have to. Okay. These are joyous wilds and stuff, or serene. Oh my god, there's so much green. Seizure warning. Untamed wilds. Thing with untamed wilds, as though it'd provide a good amount of challenge without being like invader level challenge, is instead of invaders where it gets worse over time, untamed wilds just start really hard because everything can kill you, and you only have like one fighter class dude. Yeah, there's goblins over here, but there's no humans, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, these elves are actually at war with us. That's a little bit scary. I don't know, we might have to just do Untamed Wilds as combat, or as our challenge. This map came out weird. It might be because of the size. Goblins are at war up here, which I don't know how different that is from how they normally are acting towards you. I think we only looked at half the world so far, though, so let's keep looking. Tamed wilds. Untamed wilds everywhere. We're looking for foresty areas, because I love my forests. Conifer forest. Surroundings are a little bit too calm there. God, flashing is really distracting. So much untamed wilds. It's kind of crazy. Well, this whole continent. Oh my god, that flashing is so annoying. I want goblins, but I don't want untamed wilds. Saw wilderness for a second. Here. It's not a lot of vegetation, though. Could live in a swamp. I don't really like swamps, though. They said I was daft to build a castle in a swamp, but I did it all the same. Sink into the swamp. I built another one. It also sank into the swamp. The third one burned down, fell over, and then sank into the swamp. But the fourth one stood up. That's what you're gonna get, lad. Okay, goblins are aggressive and the elves are at war there. That sounds terrible. What about this? This doesn't seem too bad. Is there no humans on this map? Oh, you know what else matters is what team we're on. What civilization? Uh, can't even see where we are because this thing is flashing so much. Get down there right now. I don't even see this group of people. There's some. I'm having a really hard time seeing where I'm at and where. Okay, I'm up here, actually. I didn't know I was that high up right now, but that's fine. Anything up here? There's not really anyone up here. Merchants of forwarding are kind of close, but so that might change, like, whether those were at war. Yeah, they're not at war now with us. I don't think there's any humans in this map, which is strange. I have such a hard time seeing where I'm at. Oops. Okay, this should be fine, I imagine. Both these biomes are the same, roughly. It doesn't matter too much which one I pick, but... Whoa! Oops. Okay, I think this will do well. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let's see, let's check our civilization one more time, make sure there's nothing closer. No, that's the closest one, it's merchants of 40. Okay. File derp. Our preparations were not completed. Cape lobster, vulture, letter, quivers. So yeah, like I said, it like gets rid of things for no apparent reason. Fortunately, I'm sure these guys are not the same. Aren't the good people who are good at the specific task. Oh, my throat's starting to hurt again. Oh, I already did this guy. Okay. Was there music playing in the screen last time, or is the... I don't remember. I don't know if sound sense might not be working right now. Okay. Therapist connected to fort. Rolls. This guy is insanely good at everything. Seems like the doors are always laid out in like the same kind of pattern. There's one person who's freaking awesome and amazing. Well, this time no one else seems very good at anything, to be honest. suppose this person should be the carpenter, because he looks like he's pretty good at it. He's the only one who's actually has a bonus for it. Although, maybe I should make him that person that's good at everything. That actually makes the most sense. So let's select Zahn here. He is the cook, brewer, who can also design buildings and do mechanic work. And also clean fish. I don't think he needs any other jobs. Okay, next person. This person has a lot of endurance, so I guess it makes sense if they are the miner. Momas. Momas is the miner. Oops, that does nothing but mine. Okay. Mason should be this person, I suppose. Let's see, it's between Ast and Urst. They're basically about the same on the military screen. Okay, I'm gonna make Ast the hunter and Urst the mason. Oops. Oops. That's ambushing, butchery, crossbowman, armor user, fighter, dodger. Okay. What's that leave? That leaves a carpenter, a farmer, and the leader. Fisherman, I should say, is kind of what. About all the same at everything, huh? Except this person is slightly better at wood cutting. Or wait, did I already make a carpenter? No, I didn't. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Odom has a slight better advantage of woodcutting, so. Oops. Another one's going to be the grower herbalist. The other person is the fisherman and leader. Just head back over to the items. Let's see, 10 donkey meat. Don't really remember what it said we couldn't bring. Oh, those quivers were gone. And then there was a stack of meat was gone, I think. Okay, that should do it. As long as the things on the side are the same, it looks like it. Okay, let's embark then. Or let's see what our fortress name is. We don't want it called Tin or Ship Creeds, Galley Clearings. Oh, Tower Hall was cool, but I messed up. Of course, there's nothing cool now. Slaughter towers, that should do it. Okay, let's embark.
This will be our new home.
Okay. I think I need to turn up the sound sense a little bit. Okay, here we are. Everything's frozen over, but it's going to melt eventually here. Oh, as soon as I start the game, it's going to melt, actually. But I think the fact that it's frozen over does mean we have to consider the possibility of the water always freezes over in winter in this area. Which is fine, I suppose. As long as we don't get attacked in winter, it's fine. But if it's wintertime, we're going to get hurt pretty bad. Everything is 100% flat for the most part, except the little hole over here. It's fine by me. Okay. Well, that's all the time we had for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.